First of all, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Just want to tell everyone to enjoy your holidays. Hopefully, you are spending it with loved ones. And now let's get into the breaking news. You probably already heard it. Gervonta Davis is no longer with Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe. And it's not even a surprise. This guy now has 2 fights scheduled up. First of all, they're in a span of 90 days. One's in January, one's in April. Second of all, they're his 2 toughest opponents of his career, without a doubt. Hector Garcia and then Ryan Garcia. Hector Garcia, if you guys don't know him, he just beat Roger Guerrero and Chris Colbert. He has my pick so far for upset of the year. Even performance of the year. He's a candidate for it. He's doing great things at 130. He's coming up to 135, and he's going to fight Gervonta Davis. Great fight. If that was the only fight that was announced for Tank Davis, I'd be ecstatic. I hear a lot of people complaining. I'm like, I love this fight. I'm not so sure Tank could win. I am kind of sure Tank would win, but you know what I mean. Hector Garcia has a real underdog's chance. And then second fight, Ryan Garcia. I don't know who's going to win that fight. That's a true 50-50 fight. That's a true pick-em fight. Ryan Garcia, he's in every fight, man. You saw what he did to Gervonta, a smaller southpaw, just like Gervonta Davis is going to be a smaller southpaw to him. You saw what he did to him, man. He lands that left hook clean on southpaws. Not all orthodox fighters have that talent. A lot of times, like if you want to, when I used to box amateur, because I used to switch stances all the time. When I fight a guy known for his left hook, or I've heard about his left hook, or like he hits me with a good left hook, I just switch southpaw and get his left hook, and he usually struggles to land that left hook, especially if I'm fighting outside of his lead foot. It gets really hard for him to land that left hook of his. But you saw Ryan Garcia, and so quick. He whips it in like that, like pow, just so quick you don't see it coming. And that's what got Gervonta. It could probably get Gervonta Davis, you never know. Ryan Garcia could fight on the outside decently well. I just don't like Ryan Garcia. I think what could be his downfall, and this is what makes me slightly favor Tank. I'm obviously going to go into a much deeper breakdown as we get closer to the fight. I'm going to make lots of previews about that fight. What I think will get him against Tank is this sloppy right hand, man. He just throws that in the sloppiest way ever. It has, I don't know why it's so underdeveloped. I really don't know, because he's a tall guy. I used to fight light heavyweight, super middleweight. So I used to. My right hand is also underdeveloped, but I'm a shorter guy. I'm as tall as him, but I fight at that weight. Like right now, if I were to box right now, if I were to go pro, I'd probably be at cruiserweight. And me being 5'10", at cruiserweight 5'11", I'm an inside fighter. I don't really need a good straight right hand. I need looping right hands. I need good left hooks. I need good uppercuts. But for him, he needs a good straight right hand because he's a tall guy. He should fight long. He should use his height. He needs to fight tall. And that's the problem. I think if he throws that shot, I've seen him throw once these right hands like 3 times in a row, in the same way Leo Santa Cruz threw it 3 times in a row. Then he got clipped. Gervonta Davis is a very, very dangerous counterpuncher. And he can get you off the ropes. He can get you going back. He has heavy power. I know I was one of the people that questioned his power following the Isaac Cruz win because he couldn't hurt Isaac Cruz with anything that he threw. But against Rolly Ramiro, another big guy, a guy who could easily fight like welterweight, he did his thing. He knocked out Rolly Ramiro going back. So Gervonta Davis, he could do the same for Ryan Garcia. We've seen Ryan Garcia dropped. He showed immense recovery skills. But I still think Luke Campbell, if he believed himself, my instant reaction, I deleted it. Because I questioned the legitimacy of that fight. I questioned if Luke Campbell was paid to take a dive or paid to lose or what. But then, when I calmed down, I deleted the video. That left hook to the body was very dangerous. It was very accurate, but prior to that left hook, Luke Campbell had Ryan Garcia where he wanted him, and he couldn't do anything. And I heard people, not people, I'm going to say directly who I'm talking about. I heard Rob Tebbett, the guy who founded Boxing Social, who now runs ID Boxing, when somebody on Twitter said that Hector Garcia is leagues above Luke Campbell, he got upset. And he said that nobody's disrespecting Luke Campbell like that. Well, Mr. Rob Tebbett, does Luke Campbell have the resume of Hector Garcia? Do you think Hector Garcia, if he gets Ryan Garcia hurt like that, he's going to let him off the hook? Believe me, he won't. Luke Campbell, he choked when it mattered. And other than that, it doesn't really matter. What has he done? He's given good fighters tough fights. That's what he's known for. So what are you? A solid B-level fighter? A solid B-minus level fighter? That's a disappointment for a gold medalist. You got guys like Canelo who had 10 amateur fights? They became 4-weight champions. Multi-weight champions. He could even probably beat a guy like Campbell and capture the cruiserweight title, become 5-weight champion. So it's unreasonable for you to be upset that people say Luke Campbell isn't that guy. He's not. He retired at 33. He didn't even try to get a rematch against Loma or Linares or Ryan Garcia, even though he put up decent performances against those guys. He didn't even want to try again. But in the UK, they kind of have, especially in boxing, they have a very loser's mentality. Where, it's okay if you lose, if you give it your all. Where in the United States, we don't have that. It's like either you win or you suck. You know what I mean? That's how it is in the United States. It's hard for you to come back in the United States. In the UK, it's easy. And some people say that's what ruined boxing. No, what ruined boxing is promoters like Floyd Mayweather Jr. who don't want fights to be made. And I am ecstatic that Gervonta Davis has officially left Floyd Mayweather Jr. Gervonta Davis has ruined his career. Ruined it when he's stuck with Floyd Mayweather Jr. But now he's testing himself already. This shows you that most of these fighters don't give a fuck, man. They'll fight whoever. Obviously, I'm not speaking about Errol Smith Jr. This guy cares. He does not fight whoever. But most other fighters fight whoever. Now, that's my thoughts. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys like the split that Gervonta Davis is having from Floyd Mayweather Jr.? And if you don't, why don't you? Are you okay? And happy Thanksgiving again. Like, subscribe, enjoy the video. And stick boxing out.